guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power. Health, fitness, meditation, run faster, jump higher, relieve stress, lose weight. It's all right here. It's all right here, but you saw the thumbnail. My workout this morning was 350 kettlebell swings / snatches and 110 baseball throws. Now, I can almost guarantee that there's very, very few professional pitchers in Major League Baseball that can do that workout and get through it unscathed without being hurt. Very, very few. Now, guys, that does not mean I'm a better pitcher than them. That does not mean I can throw harder than them. I top out about 91. But I'm a senior citizen, and I'm old enough to be most of their grandfathers. Some of them I would have to be pretty frisky in my teens to be their grandfather. But you get the idea. I'm at least old enough to be all of their fathers, if not grandfathers. And I am doing workouts that they couldn't fathom doing. Guys, this protocol, the True Power protocol for pitchers, increases velocity, increases stamina. You can go forever. You can go forever. I did 110. I easily could have done 500 if I wanted to. Can and want to are two different things. But, guys, that is the only way to build up stamina throwing, to build up velocity throwing, and never hurt your arm. Never hurt your arm. It's all in my books. KBs for pitchers. Guys, the holy grail for pitching. Why? It keeps you healthy and you do not need recovery days. That is the great thing about it, man. No recovery days. As long as I stick to my diet is highly anti-inflammatory. There is no inflammation in any of my joints. Guys, your basic stud muffin pitcher who throws a 9-inning, 110-pitch shutout masterpiece with 12 strikeouts and wakes up the next day, he's got a tender elbow. It may have nothing to do with what he did pitching. It may have to do with where he went out to eat. It doesn't happen on one. You don't get inflamed with one meal. But guys, you have to change your diet. There was an article just today. What's his name? HARPER of the Phillies, working through inflammation of his wrist and inflammation of the elbow. He didn't fall on it. He didn't overuse it. It's just inflamed. Guys, that's your freaking diet. He eats like a jackass. Now, he's all roided up, and he has no idea how to eat to keep that inflammation down. Guys, you get the proper diet. You get it with the kettlebell training. The kettlebell training, the beauty of it, guys, is you have the three main components for fitness right in one exercise: strength, flexibility, and endurance. Normally, what Bryce Harper does, strength, he lifts weights heavy 5 days a week. Okay? Then, on the other 2 days a week, he does Pilates. I mean, asinine for his flexibility. And he has no endurance. He couldn't run around the block if his hair was on fire. He has no endurance whatsoever, especially with that diet and that asinine conventional weights workout routine. Okay? But he looks great, plays like, looks like Tarzan, plays like Jane. He is never on the field. He's 31 years old and he can't play a full season. He hasn't once played a full season. In his defense, most of the players now don't. A full season is 162 games. The most he has ever played is 153. Now, he is brilliantly talented. On that 153, he won the MVP. But the last 5 years, he's barely playing 100 games. And he's paying $30 million plus $1 million a year, and he's not playing a fraction of the amount of games. He's always hurt. When he does play, he's easing it through injuries. He doesn't run hard because he's going to pull something. He can't throw anymore. He's so muscle bound, his throwing arm is down to nothing. Guys, these steroids and these conventional weights is a kiss of death. Now, steroids, do they take you places you wouldn't normally go? Yes, and I understand completely the allure. I understand completely. But guys, it is a kiss of death. You can get much the same results in different ways because, like Derek Jeter or something, you are going to last 20 years as opposed to Bryce Harper. Oh, somebody's going to pay him $30 million. He will last, but he can't play. He's a DH. Can't steal bases, can't throw, can't run to cut down the balls. I mean, he's a shadow of himself. 49, 76, 73. These are the amount of games he played the last 5 years. It's tremendous. He's at 119 now out of about 140 games. They're going to, because he's all beat up, they're going to rest him for the playoffs. He'll be lucky to reach 135 games. I guarantee you he won't. We'll come back to this, okay? He's a steroid abuser. And he doesn't have to be. He doesn't have to be. Now, back to the workouts. Strength, flexibility, and endurance. He does weight days, which he has to involve for recovery. No recovery in this whatsoever. You don't need it because you're not inflamed. Pilates for flexibility. Please give me a break. Even if it was yoga. I'm hungry. And no endurance whatsoever. Okay? Strength, flexibility, endurance you get in one exercise. All he has to do is do kettlebell swings. 20 to 30 minutes a day. That's 300 swings. I did 360 so far. It took me about 36 minutes. Okay? I'm going to do more. I'll end up at 400. But guys, it's wrong. It's absolutely 100% wrong what they are doing today. If he was right, he wouldn't be hurt. Now, Bryce Harper, I'm sure this is not a hit piece. I'm not hating on him. I'm sure he's a very nice guy, supremely talented. But right now, because of his asinine way that he works out and that he eats, asinine, those two things, scratching the surface of his ability. Anyway, that's it. I am going to do 350 swings, and I'll probably do another 120 throws tomorrow. Weather permitting, it's supposed to rain. We'll see. I'll let you know. Okay? Indestructible. Without the inflammation, with the proper kettlebell training, strength, flexibility, and endurance, I get more done in a half an hour than he does in 3 hours. Bryce Harper, for total conditioning. Love you all. We'll talk again.